Good evening, everybody. I just want to start off by telling everyone that I appreciate the phone calls, the text messages, and the Facebook messages that are coming in through Messenger. I am blown away by your concern and by everyone's willingness to want to come and help. I want to do this live as much for me as to help others. It is for me to keep a chronological order sort of what's been going on with me. I'm having a hard time breathing. It makes it especially hard when I'm sitting up, so please bear with me. If you ever watch my lives, you know that I have trouble sometimes, some technical difficulties with sound. So if for some reason you can't hear me, I can see your messages. Please feel free. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Michael. Okay, so as you can see, I'm not in the hospital. I am home. I'm going to walk you through. I got sick last Sunday. I started feeling sick last Sunday. The symptoms I was having was mostly just being absolutely exhausted and being winded, just doing the smallest things, just taking a shower or something. And I found myself having a hard time just doing the most simple tasks. But more than that, everything hurt, like from my toes to the top of my head. Everything hurt with this pounding, unending headache. So it was just Sunday. I was laid around, watched a lot of Netflix. Then Monday came along and I felt a little worse. The most noticeable thing was just the body aches and hurting. The headache and this pressure back behind the ears, not really, it's not congestion, but it was something weird, and a burning in my chest. But most notably, I had a really hard time staying awake. I was just super tired. And then Wednesday and Thursday, and here we are today. But yesterday morning when I woke up, my breathing was noticeably worse. And during the week, I've been keeping up with my friend that has a high-level position at a hospital, and she's worked there for over 30 years. She's head over the emergency of that hospital, has a lot of degrees. So I've been keeping up with her, and she did a teleconference and like a teledoc thing, and told me that I had all the symptoms of COVID and that it was not necessary to come in unless the breathing or the symptoms were getting worse. So the temperature was low, pretty low, but I was keeping it under control with Tylenol and meds at night to sleep. So give me a second. So the fever wasn't so much a problem. It was more the body aches and the just the being lethargic and confusion and pressure behind the ears and in the chest kind of thing. It was the worst part. So she'd been keeping up with me every day and making sure that I was all right. But yesterday morning, I went in. I couldn't take it. I could hardly catch a breath. So I went in, and the doctor saw me, and he diagnosed me with having the majority of the symptoms that fit the bill, and he said that he was quite positive that I would test positive for COVID, and he felt fairly certain. And I just want to tell you guys, walking from the car to the inside the emergency room, I I felt like I was going to die. Just 10, 12 steps, I had to stop and just really try to catch my breath. That was the worst part of all of this. And my oxygen was pretty good. Oxygen saturation was pretty good. I got sent home with one of those finger monitors. So I've been watching that today. I'm between 90 and 95, which is not bad. It's, not optimal, but it's not bad. And my point of saying all this is just for me to keep track of the daily things, because I'm really getting lost in what day it is. Like I know a lot of people are, because you're at home. We forget what day it is. But I'm having a hard time keeping track of what time it is. If I remember something I was telling my roommate that happened yesterday, I thought it happened around 1. It was really 8 o'clock at night. It's part of the confusion, and I'm probably rambling a lot. But I've been in constant contact with my nurse friend and also with the doctor. So to walk you through this, if you haven't done this before, the first question everybody asks is, have you been tested? Did you get tested? Well, yes, I got tested. But let me tell you, the symptoms are the symptoms. Sick is sick. If you have these symptoms, just treat your symptoms. Now, I'm not a doctor. I can't be relied on for this, but treat your symptoms. The thing that people are misunderstanding is that you don't die necessarily because you get this COVID. Most of you have been in contact with it already. And a lot of you are carrying it around. I am an advocate for staying home, and I have been staying home. I don't see my kids or my grandkids. And I've been staying the fuck home. But I went on a ride a week ago, Sunday. And when I did that, I was in a gas station, and I was in a dollar store. And all I can think of is I must have picked it up while I was there. Guys, this stuff is real. I feel like shit. And I probably am not at my worst yet, but I believe I'm going to be strong and get through this. And I'm healthy otherwise. I don't smoke. I don't have lung problems. I don't have asthma. I don't have any underlying conditions that would make this deadly for me, except this breathing thing, and it's tough. So if you're having breathing problems, especially, make sure that you go in and be seen. And I had a breathing machine delivered today, and I'm so grateful and so thankful for that. I'll start using that tonight. There are breathing exercises that you can take to keep your lungs healthy and strong. And I'll be doing that. And I'm going to kick this. I'm going to keep at it. I've got my quinine ready to drink, or otherwise known as tonic water. And I've ordered all those supplements, that the zinc and all the things to help boost my immune system. And I believe I'll get through this, and I'll get stronger. But I'm doing this live to let you see that I'm not in the hospital. I'm sitting up for now. I've been laying down most of the day. And I just didn't think I wanted to do a Facebook Live laying in my bed. I'm looking at D over here in the notes. She said, Jojo, all the symptoms are what Dan had, and hers was so mild. I hope you get well soon. So Dan is in the hospital. He is being treated and has been there for a while, and he's got a serious case. I don't have a serious case yet. and I'm going to make sure that I don't get a serious case. But everybody, this is not a made-up disease. It's not a cold. It's not allergies. This is what it is. And it takes on so many different forms for different people. It takes on different symptoms. Have you been in the mountains and walked around in the mountains in the high altitude? And you take a breath, but you can't really take a breath? That's what this is like. It's the same burning that you have when you do that. And it's no fun. It feels like I can't get a full breath. That's the worst of it for me right now. And this constant headache and these freaking body aches. But I'm keeping an eye on it. I'm going to stay healthy. I just want to put an end to the thoughts that I'm in the hospital. I'm not. I'm sick. Yes. Am I going to kick it? Absolutely. Please, everybody, stay home. I know it's hard, and I know it's going to cause a financial strain, and I know it's boring, and all of those things, and I know that the suicide rate is going to go skyrocket too. Be there for each other. We have these videos that we can talk to one another. You can pick up the phone. Be there for one another as much as you can, but stay the fuck home. All right. Let me see if anybody's got anything to ask. And again, thank you for your thoughts and prayers. Thank you for your text messages, your phone calls, and your messaging through Facebook. It makes me feel loved and cared about. I will, muscle relaxers, Dee's asking about. No, I don't have any muscle relaxers, but she's saying the doctors give those to him daily. Why? Does it help relax the lungs? Just getting a breath. Okay. Anyway, this is probably boring, but I wanted to just to give an update and let you see that I'm alive. I'm not so well, but I'm going to get through this. And y'all take care of each other. Get your knees in the breeze when you can, and wear that helmet. And now wear that damn face mask too. Hey, I still got a good sense of humor, and I'm laying in bed most of the day. But if you want to text, call, or message me, I'm still here. Love you guys. Take care of each other.